what are the values of Internorm and how would you describe the corporate culture of Internorm?
Internorm is a company with a long tradition. It was built in 1931, and so we have 80 years of experience in building windows, and very important for us is the quality of the products, the innovation and our tradition to satisfy our customers.
So Internorm is considered as a leading company in innovation and technology. What were the key innovations in the last years?
We started with triple glazing in the 1980s. So that's amazingly long time considering the development in Britain. And in the recent years we made the fixed around, so we glue the glass into the frame. It makes it very, very stable. We've got this shading system, photovoltaic, with ventilation. I think that's a very, very important thing to make it into the window. And of course, we've got our now new locking system. You have to look at it, but it's really good.
What is Internorm's overall strategy for the next year and beyond?
Well, first of all, we are glad to be here in London. And as you see on our booth, we are focusing on innovation and emotions. This is basically the strategy for the next years. So in terms of product, we will bring further innovation to the market. And in terms of innovation, we want to attract the best motivated people for our company, and we will succeed on the market by having the right dealers and bringing our quality, like I said, innovation and emotion, to our business partners and to the customers.
Why is the UK market important to Internorm?
What we try to do here in the UK is to develop our business model, the business model what we do across Europe. Yeah? We try to implement distributors and partners into our system and foster this and bring it out into the market.
So how is the low energy market growing in the UK?
Well, it's very fast. It's a very fast growing market. I'll give you one example. Here at Ecobuild, 3 years ago, we set a standard, an Internorm standard with triple glazing on every window. And people, they came on the stand and asked, well, what is this for? Why do you need triple glazing? And so, yeah, well, this is the standard, the setup that we are doing. And now, Ecobuild 2014, if you look around, if you look at our competitors, you can see that this triple glazing is a standard. So you can see it's very fast growing.
So the show highlights the most environmental building products and services. How does Internorm fit into this market?
Well, if you look at our stand here at the exhibition, you can see all the new products and all the existing ones in our range. They all fit the low energy and passive house standard. So for example, we developed the new HF210, which is our new timber aluminium window, the new lift slide door, KS430, and these all are low energy and passive house products. So therefore, we fit perfectly in this.
Why do you like working with Internorm, and what is it that you like about their products?
Internorm, it's a family business, which is great, very close company to work with. They look after you, make sure everything works very well, everything's very organised. The products are, when it comes to windows, second to none really. So they are a league above the rest with the innovations of the iPad app, the integral blinds, the solar panel, all those sort of things, the timber composite stipes, the entrance doors. They're just endless, the list of products. Everything works very well. We're involved with some lovely, amazing sort of houses. And yeah, it's a really good, fun company to work with.
I find Internorm windows are an exceptional product. I did a lot of research about 3 years ago when we were looking to find a product that would complement what we do. Internorm ticked all the boxes. I find the people very friendly, I find them very professional, and I find the product is one of the best. It is the best, to be quite honest, in my opinion. It complements what we do as well, so it ticks all my boxes.
So why should Internorm be the manufacturer of choice?
First and foremost, I think customers come to us because of the product quality and the super low U values, performance that we can get with them. Secondly, I think our distribution partners use us, partly because of the training and the backup that we give them in terms of training days and so on, but also promoting the product like here at Ecobuild today.
In our industry, a lot of companies make extrusion profile and then they send them to another company to make them into window frames. Then maybe they send them to another company who may produce glass. We actually manufacture all those items in that chain. So we control the quality, we manufacture the extrusion, we make the actual frames and we produce the glass. So in some ways it's almost like with some suppliers in our chain that you have a BMW at the front of a car, a Mercedes at the back of the car, both great cars, but they were never designed to be together. So our glass is designed and our hardware is designed to be with our frame. So really we're full quality control all the way through from the beginning to end. So when someone says they want to buy an Internorm window, they're getting wholly an Internorm made and inspected window.
Have you worked with Internorm products before? If so, where and why did you specify Internorm?
Yeah, I've used and worked with Internorm for about 5 years, on and off. I've used Internorm products on a series of fairly high-profile, low-energy eco-buildings, and then more recently, passive houses. And we've now kind of adopted passive house standard as an office kind of prerequisite. And we found Internorm to provide a really good range of products that cover both doors and windows.
What do you think of Internorm's new additions?
I think it's fantastic. There's quite a good range now, which gives clients a broad range of choice, but within a standard that we feel is meeting the criteria that we need to pass passive house. And there's a range of doors and windows that all comply to the same standard, that are exceptionally good quality, reasonably well priced, and a sort of guaranteed delivery stream that's really important in reducing our headaches as an architect.
So how do you see the low energy and passive house market in the UK?
Well, I have to say, I think the writing is on the wall for most other energy standards. We used to use the Code of Sustainable Homes and have dropped it like a brick because it was so terrible. And we pretty much well have adopted passive house as a kind of benchmark for all our projects. And I have to say, my feeling is, having done 2 or 3 successful projects and won a few awards for them, I can see it's the only way forward. And in 10 years' time, and possibly longer, I suspect it might be a mandatory or a preferred standard for most buildings. And it's definitely the way to go. And for my money, Internorm are right at the front end of leading that crusade, and it can only be good.